Good morning, champions. Today I'm going to share with you something really, really powerful and something that's incredibly simple at the same time. How many of you want to be the authority in your given subject? Whether it's your business, your family life, your spiritual life, whatever the case may be. But feel that the people around you maybe don't see you as that person. Especially if you're just starting off in business or just making a change and you want to be seen that way. So I'm going to share with you something really simple that you can do to powerfully impact that and change it. Stay with me. Okay, let's get right to it. What you believe about yourself is what the world believes about you. And if you want to have an inward change, sometimes you need to start with an outward shift. I'm going to say that again. If you want an inward change, you're going to have to start with an outward shift. What does that really mean? Well, it starts very basically by dressing for success. You have got to look and act and walk and talk the part well before you get there. And, sometimes you actually need to go above and beyond what the norm is for someone who lives, breathes, and eats that part. You have to go well above the norm because the people around you don't see you as that kind of person. And if you want them to, you might need to go a little bit extreme. And I don't mean extreme scary, I mean extreme serious, okay? Kind of like, you need to make this change or you're gonna die. You've got to treat it that way because some of us will start making changes to our wardrobe, to the way that we talk, but we kind of let things slide, right, in front of certain people. And really this is what it comes down to. The very heart of it is you care more about what other people think than about what you're doing. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite things to tell people, because I used to be this way. I used to care far too much about what other people think. Other people's opinions are worthless. Seriously, they are. Other people's opinions are the most common thing in the world. Everyone's got an opinion. You see, I'm the kind of person that likes to make my decisions based on experience, right? What I know to be true from touching it, feeling it, experiencing it, not based on what someone else has thought about it, right? Experience will always trump an opinion. So dress for success. Start walking and talking and acting and thinking the way the successful version of you in that field would think, act, walk, talk, behave. And all of a sudden, you're going to start to notice a shift inside. When you start dressing that way on the outside, thinking that way on the outside, watching your words and being aware of what you think and what you say, very quickly your inner core begins to change and you start to believe it, and then the people around you will start to believe it. See, really all it comes down to is whether or not you believe it. And the fact that you're flaky is what's causing other people to doubt that you're serious about what you're doing, right? So you've got to get intense, serious, and just get after it. Change your wardrobe. I remember being incredibly young in my business, and I would, if you saw me outside of work, I just shut off my business. But in the very beginnings, if you want, and because I was very young, I needed, my target market was people that were older than me. I needed to look, act, walk, and talk that part. But what's funny was outside of business, I would run into those people all the time, and I would dress like a kid, like someone that just graduated from high school, someone that really wasn't serious about where their life was going. You'd run into people at the grocery store, you'd run into people at church, you'd run into people all over the place, and you're not looking, acting, and walking and talking that part all the time. You've got to do it all the time. When you make a shift like this, you've got to hang on to it until it starts to get imprinted on your very core and you start to believe it inside you, okay? That is very, very important. So don't let up when you start making this shift. Give it everything you've got and hang on, all right? And you'll watch your relationships will change. You'll watch your success change. Why? Because you believe that your relationships need to be better. You believe that your success needs to be better. And it'll just start falling into your life. Not without any work. It will fall into your life with a lot of effort, right? So, hope that helps you, especially for those of you that are younger, or maybe those of you that are older, just starting out in business or trying to change your life in the direction that it's going. And there's a lot of people that are just noise, right? There's a lot of noise inside your head, what you're thinking and what you're listening to other people that are around you. Shut it off, right? Tell them to take a flying leap because you don't care. This is your life. You deserve to win. You're going to change your life for the better. And then start on the outside. Start with what you tell yourself every day. Start with your language, start with your goals, your dreams, and how you look is such a huge part of that, all right? How you look, the way that you dress, the way that you walk and you talk is such a huge part of that, right? Change those outward things and stick to it, and then on the inside, you'll start to believe that you deserve to win. My name's Dylan Drago. You guys rock. We'll see you at the top.